beautiful morning. You can hear the birds chirping. Sounds so good. The air is nice and crisp. It's refreshing to be up this early in the morning. Yeah. Well, I'm off to the kitchen. I'm going to show you my juicers and talk a little bit about them and what I do first thing in the morning. But I just had to come out here and get a nice breath of fresh air. Feels great. So here we are in my kitchen, and I have my juicers all lined up, and they're a little out of focus, but that's okay. Over here on the right is the Jack LaLanne juicer, which I've had for maybe about 5 or 6 years. I really love that Jack LaLanne juicer. I didn't have too much experience with juicing at the time that my husband bought it for me. So I felt like it was like the best thing going because I would use my Vitamix blender over here and I really got the smoothie consistency. Vitamix makes a great smoothie. It will even juice an avocado pit. I mean, liquefy that boy right up. Anybody knows about avocados, and the pit is really big. And avocado, I have to talk to you about this, but at a later date. But avocado pits, the juice that you get from it is very nutritional. Who would figure that out, right? But anyway, next to the Vitamix is my Kuvings juicer, which I purchased a couple months ago. I'm going to talk about this Hurom juicer. I got this Hurom juicer a month prior to buying the Kuvings juicer, and for some reason it started to leak at the bottom, but I think it was because I didn't really read the instructions. So I suggest that if you get a juicer of any type, no matter whether it's a Jack LaLanne or Hurom juicer or the Kuvings juicer, even a Vitamix blender, I suggest that you really read the instructions, go online to YouTube and look at the instruction videos on how to put it together, and just do a great review. Check out some reviews. They have great reviews on YouTube that talks about these different juicers. Anyway, the Vitamix, like I said, makes great smoothies. It makes really great desserts. You can make watermelon juice in it. That's one of the things that I like to use it for. I like to use it to make banana ice cream. So good. So very good. The Kuvings juicer runs at about 6,500 RPMs. Gives a really great tasting juice. However, the Hurom juicer runs at about 4,500 RPMs, which is a little slower. And I really do prefer the slow juicers as opposed to the fast juicers over here. I think it's called a centrifugal juicer, but the slow masticating juicers really put out a great juice. The Hurom juicer has the least juice left in the fiber. It's the driest fiber that I found. I mean, there may be other juicers out there that do a better job at juicing. However, I'm unfamiliar with those. I've heard about the Champion. I've seen reviews on the Champion juicer. I've heard about or watched YouTube videos on the Omega juicer. However, these are the ones that I have had experience with juicing, and out of the three juicers that you see here, I like the Hurom better. As you can see, it's a smaller juicer. It gives out a really great tasting juice. It's not a lot of oxygen. It's not a lot of oxygen put into the juice. That's something you have to really look at. Some of the juicers, like the Jack LaLanne juicer, it juices really fast. Cleanup is not that bad on it, but the juice is foamy and the juice has a lot of oxygenation. I can't say the word. It gets tongue-tied when I try to say it. However, you get a lot less juice and a lot more pulp. So it's kind of a waste of money, especially if you're going to do kale, any type of leafy green vegetable in there. The best thing that Jack LaLanne is good for, I would say, is carrots, all of your hard things like sweet potatoes, beets, that sort of thing. You get a really good taste and juice from there. Overall, the Hurom juicer, ugh, you can juice about anything in there. You can do your kales. Now, with that, you have to cut it up, make it smaller, because if you take a look here, the shoot is really small that you have to put your vegetables into, so that's really small. Over here with this Kuving juicer, you can put whole apples, whole beets, whole carrots. I mean, you can just drop everything in there, and that bad boy just goes to work on it and gives you a really great juice. And it has this, it's not a loud juicer, it's pretty quiet. I would turn them all on, but that's going to take some work, so I'm not going to do that right now. At a later date, I'll come back and show you my juice process, how I make the juice. Today, I'm going to be using the Kuving juicer to make my juice. I've been using that every day, and I really think that it does a great job as far as making the juice and doing the cleanup and things like that. But the Hurom juicer, if I'm juicing leafy green vegetables, if I'm doing wheatgrass, kale, that sort of thing, I really prefer using the Hurom juicer. The the Jack LaLanne juicer, I'm going to gift that to someone. I really think a beginning juicer would really appreciate having it. So I think I'm going to make that a gift to someone in my family that I really love and care about who's interested in doing juicing. I'm never, ever, ever getting rid of my Vitamix. I love my Vitamix. As a matter of fact, if this one breaks, I'm going to buy another one. It has an airplane motor, not an airplane motor, but an airplane blade. The blade is really, really strong. And like I said, it will juice an avocado pit, liquefy it. It is like, it makes the best smoothies ever. The best smoothies ever. No matter what ingredients you put in there, it really liquefies it. You can turn it on and leave it on for maybe about 5 minutes or so, and it'll even make soup, and it'll give it a, not hot, but warm feel to it, and it's really good. A great juicer. And so some of the things that I do is I pre-wash my vegetables, and I put them in a container, put them in the refrigerator. That way it makes my process go a little faster in the morning, and that's just some of the vegetables that I have. But again, this is my juicer arsenal. I am a novice. I'm no Dan the Man, Dan the Life Regenerator, or Fully Raw Christina. I love those people. I've gotten a lot of information from them over the years. I've listened to their YouTube videos, and I've watched them, and I've grown with them in my process, and I suggest that anyone who wants to get some great recipes, get some great health tips, go to their channel, visit them, check them out on YouTube. Again, that's Dan the Man, the Life Regenerator, and Fully Raw Christina. I love her. She is a beautiful person, just bright and happy, and a great YouTube channel. Dan the Man is like, woo, yeah, he's got lots and lots of energy and lots of information. So, and there's some others on there that I've checked out that I'm really appreciative about. There's this other guy, I really can't think of his name, but he sells these juicers, and he talks about juicers, and he does a great job on giving a good review of the juicers. Anyway, this is my review of my juicers and how I have used them over the past couple of months and years, and how well they've been serving me. And hopefully, with their help, I'm going to be juicing more every day. Over here, you can see I was talking about water, and you can see that I have my, whoops, let's get the trash out of there. But I got my water in here too. I got my water in, so I'm going to be drinking plenty of water and plenty of juice and lots of smoothies. So I am ready to go. I think I need to get up out of here. It's time for me to go to work. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Have fun juicing.